Have you ever decided to bike alone in the mountains, look like some kind of adventurer slash influencer with the quote on your mind? Sometimes you need to get lost to find yourself. No? Just me? Well, I thought that it sounded cool until I actually experienced it. It wasn't the eat, pray, love moment I imagined. More like paddle, sweat, and panic. There wasn't some grand plan to find myself. You see, I wasn't always this adventurous, wise cyclist in the mountains. I used to be the person who thought I had everything figured out. You know, like that friend who reads one self-help book and suddenly thinks they are the dilemma? I wasn't just confident, I was arrogant and a bit noisy. So honestly, I started this bike trip because life hits me hard with multiple failures and rejections. So I just wanted to escape from my problems. Little did I know, I wasn't just biking away from my problems. I was biking straight toward them. And life, or as I call it, the universe with a twisted sense of humor, decided to show me just how wrong I was about that bike trip. It was like, oh, you want a solo journey? I got you. And the next thing I know, I'm standing in front of a graveyard, lost, pitch black, with a dying flashlight. At first, I was panicked. I tried to tell myself it's fine, this is just another adventure. But really, after all, I just think about if a zombie pops out, I am not fast enough on this bike to escape. At that point, I wasn't some fearless wanderer. I was scared and everything about my persona completely exposed. And then enter the no signal zone. It was like God trying to say, oh, you think you can handle solitude? Here, let me throw at you a trouble 101. Go ahead, be well with nature and become knowledgeable. And let me tell you, being alone in the mountains sounds cool until you realize it means you are also alone with every single one of your thoughts and fear. No matter amount of music, talking to yourself or singing songs to yourself can calm that thought down. It became like that one overly chatty auntie who just wouldn't stop talking about your marriage, even though you look tired. Even you bargain and say, okay, I got your point. I'm not that smart. Can you call it a day now? But no, it continued going on. And I was stuck there in the dark, just me and my dead flashlight. And eventually, I had to come to terms with it. Silence, fine, just bring it on. In fact, I embraced it so much that when I heard an actual human voice again, I was startled. I almost think it was my illusion. So I wanted this trip to show me a way out, but I didn't expect to learning it by begging the universe for a hotel in the middle of the graveyard. And I realized, maybe it was just a way of universe saying, sit down, shut up, be mindful of yourself. And the thing I realized, even me can be alone, so everyone can be also that. It's not just some mystical monk level skill. You don't need a man bun or yoga mat or like a Bali trips. All you need is the right combinations of boredom, no Wi-Fi, and maybe a little bit of fear. And trust me, giving everyone long enough without Netflix and they will start to battering the meanings of life. So I think being alone is like going from spicy food to bland food. At first it was like, wait, where's the excitement? Where's the kick? But after a while, you will start to notice the subtle flavors, right? The one you didn't appreciate before. Like the taste of not having to please anyone or the quietness. So, next time, you feel like the universe is out there to humble you with silence. Just remember, it's not personal. The universe doesn't care how many plans you made, how many life lessons you think you learned. It's just here to remind you that you have to face with your own problems. And sometimes, you're just the person who forgot to charge his flashlight. Well, and I think it's the best kind.